All right, 16-0. Buffalo is in with the wild card. Houston 9-7. No wild cards out of the Central Division. Kansas City won with 9-7. Although Raiders also had 9-7, got the wild card. Denver got a wild card with 8-7, and I guess they had a tie. So Giants 13-3 won the division. Washington 10-6 got a wild card. Bears 10-6 won the division. Green Bay also 10-6, but got the wild card. I guess Bears won the tiebreaker. New Orleans got the wild card. Of course, San Francisco wins the division. No surprises there. Let's see what you guys think. Bills Raiders. Where do we put our money? Maybe that's gonna be a close one. I'm really kind of hoping the Bills win. They did. 27-24. Everyone got to start somewhere. I was just going to get to the regular season, but we could get to the Super Bowl, and I'm going to save the Super Bowl for sure, like I did last time. But I thought about doing the whole playoff. Saints. Wow, Saints actually beat the Redskins. Steve Walsh threw 2 picks. Somehow the Saints held them to only field goals. Although, I will say the Saints' defense is pretty good. All right, AFC first round playoff. Oilers, Broncos, Oilers, Broncos. Who's going to win? Who are we thinking? Oilers. Hey, the Oilers. I'm going to have to beat the crap out of them again. Man, look at those passing yards, though, from both teams. Pretty impressive. John Elway threw a pick, though. Running yards. Man, they did not get Bobby Humphrey. Look, they gave him 10 attempts, only 34 yards. Lorenzo White had 7 attempts for 30. He actually had average-wise, Lorenzo White, I think, had the better day, more yards per carry. Crazy, man. NFC first round playoff. Bears, Packers. We gotta go Bears. It's gotta be the Bears. Be quite the upset, though, if Packers won that. Ooh, Michael Haddix is out. Now, is he a brother of the Haddix that's on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Green Bay beat the snot out of the Bears, 31-14. That is quite the upset. Jim Harbaugh threw 2 interceptions. I'd say that had something to do with it. But Magic Mikowski, he threw a pick, but had 310 yards passing. Mikowski had a pretty decent day, except for that pick. Sterling Sharp, 4 receptions for 129 yards. Jim Morris says, playoffs? I'm going to have to take a bathroom break before our game starts, though, guys. Just so you guys know. Chiefs, Bills. Bills? Yeah, Buffalo by 3. Close one, though. DeBerg threw a pick. Look at now, Jim Kelly. 92% completion rate, 315 yards. That's a heck of a day. Yeah, I was thinking about Giants, Saints. I was thinking about playing some of our playoffs right here, but we could also switch it to hard type, which is more Tecmo Super Bowl, just hard type. New Orleans. The Saints beat the Giants? Wow, I would not put my money on the Saints. What, you think the Oilers are going to beat me, Taroya? How could you? But Marino's going in. We're not going with Mitchell. Wow, I can't believe the Saints beat the Giants. That's nuts. Okay, Mark Logan's back, which is good. Doesn't really matter too much. He's not a bad player. Just doesn't matter. Playing the Oilers. Let's play them Oilers. For anybody who doesn't know, which you guys know, I say it all the time. Oilers are my team. That is who I played when I was a kid. I'd always go to the Super Bowl with the Oilers, time and time again. That is my team. I love Houston. Ronaldo Turnbull was really good, Dean. Heck of a lineman. Oh, I need to turn my volume up. He's kind of like our Ronaldo Turnbull. Okay, so we got to watch the pass game, but we want Lorenzo White to fumble the ball. I get to beat. Yeah, I do. I'm always beating up on my Oilers. It's messed up, but it's, it is what it is. It's just a video game. Come on. Come on, fumble. Overall with the sack. Vaughn Johnson. That's true. I did beat him once in the season, didn't I? Beat him earlier, and now we're playing him again in the playoffs. Oh, you think it's gonna be a direct snap? Yup. 3 and out. I'm trying to think of the name of there was a defensive back that I used, or a corner. I can't remember the name of him. I used Von Johnson, I used Swilling, and there was a back that I used. I need to swap. We didn't even check our dudes. Marino's good. What about Mitchell? Oh, he's still bad. Sammy Smith, average. Tony Page, excellent. Mark Clayton, average. Duper, average. Edmonds, bad. Jensen, get your ass in there. Logan, we want Tony Page. Get Tony Page on in there. He's got his 100 hitting power. We got to get him in. Mills, Jackson, and Swilling. Okay, gotcha. Okay, we got a couple yards. Time for a quarterback scramble. Yeah. Ow. He got me. I got a few yards, though. Got 3. Yeah. Hey, Lois. Diarrhea. First down, not touchdown. First down. Come on, Oilers. What you gonna do? Gotta beat up them Oilers. Come on, get some blocks. Cool. Gain of 6. Dome Patrol, man. To Sammy Smith. Crazy looking screen pass. Oh, even better than the Giants linebackers. Yeah, Lawrence Taylor. Dude, Brian. Oh. Come on, get to Clayton. Oh, there it is. Dan Marino delivers a strike to Clayton. Two beers every hour. No, Trent, that's like my old... The problem with me, Trent, is I have the tendency, I will drink beer so fast if I'm not paying attention. That's why I put that timer in. And that is one reason I put that timer in, was to keep me from drinking too much too fast. It's just to help me stay a little more regulated. Although I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty fun when I'm doing like 2 beers per hour, and that's kind of the problem. If you want to call it a problem. It's a problem when I have to work the next day, which I do. So, I don't know. Like maybe for like, I've got my super chats and my super stickers, and not tonight, but maybe at some point I'd be willing to bypass some of that timer, possibly. Just saying. Not trying to say you have to pay. I'm just saying, you know. I don't know. Oh, they went for Drew Hill. Okay, we want these guys. We want to slow down their field. We kind of want them in the red zone because all their pass plays are really, really long. 1 beer every 30. That's too fast, Trent. That's my normal rate of speed. Like when I'm not paying attention, I drink way too fast. Warren Moon's gonna try. Let's go Overdahl. I'm thinking direct snap. I thought correctly. Field goal. Yeah, you're probably right, Trent. It probably would have been out the back of the end zone. So Oilers on the board. They got their field goal. I'm fine giving them field goals because we're going to keep on ripping off touchdowns. Don't forget, guys, if you're liking what I'm doing, hit that like button. Doesn't cost nothing. Helps me a lot, and I appreciate it. Keeps me playing Tecmo Super Bowl. Gain of 5. One day I'd love to be, it'd be cool to become like a bigger streamer. I'm not saying like a huge streamer, but like if I could do like charity streams at some point. That'd be cool. I don't know if I'll ever get there, but it'd be cool. It's just an idea. It'd be cool. Come on. Play video games and help people. What a weird world we live in. You can play video games and help people. Who knew? Who knew? Oh, here we go. Tony Page. All right, comic book guy. Oh, Tony Page makes some moves. See, the beer's hitting. The beer's hitting, and it increases my dodge rate. Oh, these Oilers, man. I know the Oilers too well, man. I know. See, here's the deal. Now that I'm an adult, they should swap out Lorenzo White for, I think his name is Victor Pinkett. Oh, yeah. They should use Pinkett because his stats are way better. Lorenzo White has a terrible ball control. He has the tendency to fumble like a beast. How come you didn't get Marino some stats? Curious to see what you get. You know, Trent, there's nothing saying we can't ever do another Dolphin season. Matter of fact, I've already thought of, well, I can't say I thought of the idea, but I think for another challenge season, you go in there with their default playbooks. Don't change the playbook, because I have kind of a meta playbook that I like. There's a few things I'll change here and there. But after we win the Super Bowl with all 28 teams, who's to say we can't go with the default playbooks and then try to win? Yeah, maybe it is Alan Pinkett. Okay. There's Victor somebody. But I think you're right, Dean. I just know his last name was Pinkett. Oh, come on, comic book guy. I'm out of beer now. Frugal mad. Frugal need beer now. Uh-oh. Take it out. Just don't fumble. I wasted too much time with that nonsense. Look at that falderall. What am I doing? Okay, let's just scramble a little bit. Man, I should just taken that sucker out. Got one play. One play. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Look at this time. What are they doing? They're just going to let Marino just camp out there. Oh, it didn't matter. Damn. I thought we was going to get it. Yeah, I just think we could, I think it'd be fun to replay some seasons with these teams, and just that default playbook, that would make things significantly harder when I'm forced to use plays that I am not used to using. As a matter of fact, my right B play is not one I normally pick. I just went with it because, I don't know, why not? It's not my favorite play in that slot. No TS beer, no TS beer, no TSB and no beer make frugal something, something. Go crazy? Don't mind if I do.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I am from Texas. I'm from East Texas, Trent. I'm not too far out of Houston. A couple of hours out of Houston. Oh, I'm out in the boonies. I'm out in the country. But yeah, I am trying to think. I am, if you know where Conroe, if you see Conroe, Texas, I am about an hour away from Conroe. I don't want to zero it in too much. Oh shit. Warren Moon got it. Can we injure him, please? Okay, guess not. Oh, we called the play though. Here they come. Oh, dude. Yeah, Marcus, I have played the original Tecmo Bowl on the channel before. I streamed it actually. I think we did it with the Vikings. And that game it's a little rough. It's a little bit rough. But see, I played it a lot as a kid because it took me a while before I actually got my hands on Tecmo Super Bowl. I remember this being a rental before I got it for Christmas. And this game was so much fun. I sat there during that weekend I had it for rental, played the hell out of it. I played the crap out of Tecmo Super Bowl. And then we had to give it back, and I was so upset. And then, like, I plugged in my Tecmo Bowl, And I was like, man, doesn't have my Oilers on it. And it's just not as good. It's not a bad game, but Tecmo Super Bowl was amazing compared to Tecmo Bowl. Huge throw to Clayton. Yeah, we got a lot of Southern people I've noticed in chat. Although Relina is from Ohio. Yeah, 4 plays on Tecmo Bowl, that's right. And on that game, you had to use those certain plays. You couldn't change the playbook. Man, I had a salad earlier, so now that I'm burping, I'm tasting cucumber. Cucumber is one of those flavors I'm trying to get used to. I want to like it. I've never been a huge cucumber fan, but... Man, we are kicking the crap. Look at this. Like, the difference is we got Marino plugged in. You played the crap. I played the crap out of Tecmo Bowl too, man. I did. Like, I loved these football games on Nintendo. I played them so much. Yes. Absolutely, Marcus. Tecmo Super Bowl it blew my mind. It was like, it took everything I loved about Tecmo Bowl and just cranked the dial up to 1,000. It was just... so much better. The fact you had 8 plays that you could change. You had every team in the league. You didn't have like, what, 13 or 14 teams or whatever Tecmo Bowl had. Marino to Duper. Houston Oilers is my team. Yep, that's my team too, Marcus. I love my Oilers, man. And I know King, he loves the Oilers too. He's also a Ravens fan. Hey, Overdahl at the safety. We are kicking the crap out of these Oilers. This feels kind of bad, but at the same time, There you go, Relina. I remember the oil can. You used that one earlier in the season. The old drum. Got that old drum. Man, Marino managed to go a full 10 for that scramble. Ah, they deflected it. It would random pick them in a season on that game. To Tony Page. Oh, Dean, I have 10-yard fight in my collection. And yes, it is not even as good as... Well, I don't know if anybody's nostalgic for that game, but... It's... I don't know. I didn't like it that much. It was not even Tecmo Bowl, man. Tecmo had it going on, dude. My opinion on Super Tecmo? Here's the deal, Marcus. Unfortunately, see, I had a Sega Genesis, and I didn't even know that there was Tecmo Bowl at all on Genesis until I was older, and I saw it in game catalogs. So I did not grow up with them. Now, I do have Super Tecmo Bowl, I think it's 2 on Super Nintendo, that I picked up in my 20s. And that one was pretty good. I played it a bit. I've always had a soft spot for this game. I mean, this was my childhood right here. As far as Super Tecmo Bowl 3, I can honestly say, Marcus, I'm not super familiar, and I'd love to play it on the channel, and actually I probably will. And then I'll let you know. For me, those other Tecmo Super Bowl games, at least the second one, it felt slower. It felt a little different. And I hated the menu music. I like the silence. I think the silence actually worked out better than having that really, really short loop in the menu. I don't know why that bothers me. You'd think that would not be a big part of that game. But that loop kind of sucked. If I can be totally honest. It's just so short. If it was longer, it wouldn't be so bad. Exactly what happened with you two in Super Tecmo Bowl 3. Yeah, I just didn't grow up with it. I'm sure it's a good game. The second one's a good game. It's just... Oh, Drew Hill, big catch. Oilers are driving, but it's kind of too late. We're winning 37-3, you know? Just saying. Draw play to Lorenzo. Yeah, Dolphins smacked me. Once again, Relina, at first glance, I thought that was a banana. I was like, what? That's a banana. We're going too aggressive. Ernest Givens with the catch. What do they have? They have, let's guard against left B, I guess. We'll go linebacker. We'll go Oferdal. Nice. Oh, they're going to go direct snap again. Yeah, they are. Yeah, Sega's got Tecmo Super Bowl too. I just didn't know about it. I never owned... Oh boy, it's beer time. It's Miller time. Don't get Duper hurt. I need Duper. Nah, let's just take this out. There we go, 37-3. Whoops. Whoopsie. Wow. It's a different game when we got Marino plugged in. I'm just saying, it's amazing the difference a good quarterback can make. 298 total pass yards, 86% completion rate. Tony Page is our big receiver. 5 completions, or 5 receptions, 143 total yards. 83 yards on the ground, not too bad, but 81 of that was Dan Marino. Yeah, King Julian, he knows I like to scramble, and there's the proof right there. I love to scramble. I do it a lot. He even calls it the Frugal McGee, and I'm like, bro, I did not invent the scramble, although I think it's kind of endearing.